Coach, come on now, this is a big win for you. You just kept your composure up and down. It's an up and down game for you guys. Just talk to me how you kept that composure today.
We knew they were a good team. Okay, they were coming in here 8-0, and they play a fundamentally style of basketball. You know, offensively, they're very deliberate. They play inside out. And defensively, okay, they play a matchup zone that's pretty stingy. But what's interesting is that coming to this game, they didn't play the matchup that they played for the past 8 games. So when a team changes their strategy, okay, that lets you know that there's a high level of concern, okay, with the skill set of your team. And going into games, we've noticed people have changed their lineups. They changed their lineup today, and they changed their defensive scheme. Our guys knew, and they smelled blood in the water when they saw the lineup and the defensive scheme change early in the game.
You know, speaking of that, the defensive change, the one-on-one matchup that you had with Sharp tonight, just talk to me about, you told me he's a bad man. He's a bad man, but tonight I feel like he proved it a little bit more. Just tell me what you have seen from this game.
Sharp is one of the baddest players in the country. I don't care who at Power 5 that people always talk about. I don't care who at mid-major plus. It doesn't matter. He is one of the baddest players in the freaking country. It doesn't matter by level. He's a bad dude. And anybody that plays against him, they feel it. And the only thing that had to take place is that now he knows that he's physically healthy. And when you know you're physically healthy and when your mental catches up to your physical, it's game on. You know, you can just look in his eye and tell he's not about to take any steps back. And he takes it personal that people don't know he's a bad boy.
Now, let's get into this overall team effort. You guys had whoever stepped in played a pivotal role for you guys. Just talk to me about how much this team can step up for one another when something goes wrong or when it's all going right.
Man, this team is so resilient. I keep using the word resilient. They are so resilient. Like, they get it, okay? Like, we got to a point in the game when we came out of a timeout. You know, we had some dialogue exchange. They knew what time it was. They knew how to turn up. Like, this team knows how to turn up. And you turn up with your defensive fortitude. And whenever we turn our defense into offense, that's when our game is at its best.
And last but not least question, man, you got it here at Cricket Stadium. You keep your win streak going and theirs. Right here at Cricket Stadium, what's this win mean to you?
What it means to me is that I'm so happy for the players. I'm so happy for the staff. I'm happy for the administration. I'm happy for the community. I'm happy for the university. I'm happy that you came down. I'm freaking happy for everybody. Because the reason why I'm happy is because you have to be happy when a group of guys are willing to lay it on the line. You know, crumble is not an option. If is not an option. Hope is not an option. And when you got a group of guys that the only option is to lay it on the line, you know, in the locker room before we left out, you know, we call it Freddie Cougar. These guys just keep coming, okay? They the Freddie Cougars of the South. They just keep coming. I would advise everybody, okay, if you watch it on TV and enjoy it, come get a seat inside Cricket Coliseum and see how I feel.
Coach, we talked about DeMarcus, but the ball in his hands at the end of the half. 1 buzzer beater good, 2 buzzer beaters unbelievable, 6 straight wins. He's been such a big part, but where is your confidence level, 1 to 100? We just heard what Jamonte Black said, with the ball in DeMarcus's hands at the end of the game.
Well, you can see the trust that the players have in him. You know, they didn't have any doubt when he had the ball. And then you can see how they made sure he got the ball. They understood the spacing. Yeah, he got the shot, but his teammates also gave him the spacing. It goes hand in hand. But guys, I'm telling you, he is one of the best players in the country. And he's not the only one on our team that's a bad boy, but he is one of the best players in the country. And he just put everybody on notice. Time and time again, he's putting everybody on notice. And it pisses him off, okay, that people don't realize.
When you look at that second half, we've talked about it so many times, this team comes back from adversity. We've talked about defense travels. Last 2 games now averaging 90 points. So the offense has traveled as well, especially down the stretch.
We've changed our rotations and we've changed our lineups, okay? And after doing that, it really increases our offensive prowess. Okay, our spacing is a little bit better. Our transition attack is better. Our ability to get in the paint and penetrate the pitch and score over the top is better. So it has really put a lot of pressure on other teams' transition defense.
All right, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.